Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well, or if you're new here then welcome. My name is Ash and today we are going to be trying on wedding guest dresses. My friend Kerry is getting married 2 days after we come back from our holiday, and I just really want to be organised and have my whole outfit planned out so there's no last and mad rush to get something to wear the day before. So I've got 4 or 5 dresses I think I've picked up. I can't exactly remember. I've just started unpacking a few of them. I actually totally forgot what ones I'd picked up, but I'm going to try them on and show you what they look like, just in case any of you are going to like a special occasion or a wedding. Maybe you might like what I try on. It's just nice to do this. Kind of feels like I'm going shopping with you and doing the whole try on in the fitting room thing. So without further ado, I'm going to get jumping right into the video, show you what I've got, and if you are new I would love you to hit subscribe before we do that. So do that now and then we'll go and try the dresses on. Okay, so dress number 1 is from Lipsy. It is a gorgeous embellished number. I feel like there's loads of embellished dresses in the occasion wear at the moment. I don't know what it is. It feels like we're going back to Christmas time. Feels like we're going back to Christmas with the polo necks as well, may I add, in the middle of what's meant to be the summer or the start of. But yeah, this colour really drew me. I always go for blush pinks, as you are about to see, but I thought this really nice bluey, kind of a greyish colour was just different for me. I don't know if it's going to suit me. It's also a halter neck, which is something I never ever go for, and to be honest, because I've got my big light on in here, it is coming up a bit cheap and glittery, but in real life it's just nice and kind of beaded, and yeah, it looked really gorgeous on the model, but I'm just hoping it wasn't a nice filter that drew me to this. So let's try it on and see how it looks. Okay, so first of all, I didn't actually like this one, and then I fastened it up properly and put it properly as the choker part around my neck, and I love the way that it cuts here. I think it's really nice. I've always been really put off halter neck style of dresses just because I think that it makes my shoulders look really broad, but actually what I think this has kind of done is made my shoulders look broad and my waist look a little bit smaller. It is like a really kind of like tight fitting dress. It's basically like a bodycon, but I do like it. I don't know if I'm definitely going to keep this for the wedding, but I think it's really nice. I definitely couldn't wear it bare, so it kind of doesn't really, you know, fix my problem. I still need to get something to wear over it, but overall I would actually wear my arms out, and I'm really self-conscious about my arms, which is crazy because I know they're not really that bad, but yeah, I'm really self-conscious about my arms being out. I really like the top part here, so it's got this nice wee like lip part that kind of just hangs over, which I think is really flattering. And then at the top here it's got the nice mesh detailing up here, and then obviously that kind of really nice sweetheart neck. Yeah, I think with a nice sort of like silvery fascinator in, and maybe like a wee stole or something, and like nicer shoes, then I think this could definitely be a contender. I don't know about you guys, I think it's really nice. Yeah, nice wee glitzy wedding outfit. Sorry, I'm still thinking whether I like it or not. Okay, the next dress is this one here by Sister Glam. First impressions aren't amazing, I'll be honest. Now the reason being is because the material feels very soft and almost like I could break it. Not like a nice soft material that you think, right, well, it's nice quality. It just kind of feels really spongy. It's hard to describe, it kind of feels like chewing gum. That's the weirdest description I've ever given for lace in my entire life, but that's the only way to describe it. And then we've got this big sleeve with a little kind of fluted part at the wrist, and then obviously at the top it kind of comes up. I just feel like I'm going to put my finger right through one of these bits of detail, and it doesn't feel very secure. But yeah, I really like the bottom of it with that little frilled edge. I just wish that it felt more like better quality. I paid £75 for this, and I definitely will be taking it back if it doesn't suit. But yeah, I suppose the proof will be in the pudding once I've got it on with tan and heels and have it properly styled. Okay, so I'm not even going to give this one a fair shot because it's just irritating. Like it's got 2 layers. So we've got this one underneath that is like the dress, and then this kind of overlay of lace is so elasticated that it just keeps like riding up and stuff. It's not a very flattering fit, and it's £75. I don't think it's worth the money. Also at the kind of like chest area here, I don't know if you can see, but that's my bra there. It's just not very flattering at all. It's such a shame because I feel like it had all the makings of being a nice dress. I've not even fastened it up properly because it's got one of those zips that's so hard to do that I feel like I'm just going to end up breaking it and never get my money back. So yeah, definitely a no for this one. I just think that this detailing as well, the way that this angle kind of goes here, is just not doing anything for me whatsoever. So yeah, definitely a no from this one, but I do love the lacy sleeves, just not the bodice at all. Now, pre-children, this was my absolute go-to style of dress, a bodycon. It was that bandage material that everyone was so into at the time when Celeb Boutique bought it out. But yeah, this is like the kind of style I would have gone for before I had the kids. I appreciate with this lighting it looks like a piece of tinfoil in gold, but when it's off and it's not in direct like stage lighting, it doesn't look as shiny as this, and I really like it. Fraser's going for that kind of goldy, kind of a mustardy tie, so I think something like this might match him really nicely, especially when he's wearing navy. So yeah, I'm hoping that this will look good on. I've actually sized up on this just because it is so tight, although I don't know if that's a good idea, if I should do that or not. I've got some shapewear I'm going to put on underneath it, so fingers crossed it looks okay when I put it on. So this one is from Lipsy. It's a Bardot style and it was £85. But yeah, just hope that it looks nice on, because I feel like a gold might be something a bit different to go for rather than me in my nude colours. Okay, so here is the little gold bandeau dress from Lipsy. I actually really quite like this. It feels very comfortable on. The only thing I would say is the bottom of it does feel a little bit looser just because I've sized up on it, but the rest of my body, it definitely feels better than what a smaller size would have been. So I'm just being true to myself. A size up on this was definitely the best move. I really love the top of it. See the Bardot style at the top of it, I really like how that fits. I've obviously got a strapless bra on just now, which I never ever think is very flattering here. But yeah, it is what it is. I like the way that this cuts here, because you know everyone gets that little bit underneath their arms. This kind of like cuts over that, so you don't really see it as much. But yeah, I actually like the gold. The gold looks really nice. Do I think it's the one I definitely want to wear? I probably don't think so. Unless I can get accessories that I feel look amazing on with it, then I'm not really sure. Maybe like a little, don't know, a little jacket or something like that. Or a wee stole or something, I don't know. I do like it, but I definitely think that once I've had the wedding breakfast, and I'm very bloated just now because I've just had pasta, so I feel like if I was to have food in it, then I would definitely feel really bloated, especially with not having any kind of grace or anything given here. It's just all on display. So yeah, I don't want to look like a giant alien baby after the meal. But yeah, the gold, I actually like the gold for a wedding. I definitely think it's a win. Accessory wise, I've got wee shoes on, which is my wee Jimmy shoes I wore to my own wedding, but I wouldn't wear these, I'd wear something different. So the fact I'm having to get other stuff to wear with it is kind of putting me off. Now, I must have totally forgotten that I'd ordered this because I've just found it in the bag, but it's this little dress from AX Paris. I had to check, I totally forgot where it was from. But it's like a full length, I don't know if, is that okay at weddings? I don't really know. Anyway, as I said, I'm a wee bit bloated just now wearing it, so the bodycon style, I don't really know if I'd really feel like I could wear it, if I'd be comfortable all day. I mean, at the moment I'm feeling extremely comfortable because I'm braless. But yeah, it's gorgeous at the top. It's got that kind of like little strappy part and then the cold shoulder bit. And then this nice big ruffle that goes down the front, and then it splits just at the leg there, which are definitely needing tanned. And then at the back it's got that nice sort of like extra bit of flounce, which I think is really nice, but I just don't know if it's okay to wear something like this to a wedding. I don't know. It feels very wedding-y to me, but I just don't want to wear a full maxi dress if it's not okay. So I'll probably send a picture to Kerry and see what she thinks, because she would tell me the honest truth. But I feel like this with a wee fascinator and like feeling a bit less bloated would actually be cool for the wedding. So it's a lovely like soft pink material, which is the colour I always go for, because I feel like this is the colour that suits my skin tone the most. So you know what you like, don't you? Everyone knows what they suit. So I feel like this might be the one that I will keep. I might take it on holiday with me as well, just to make sure every day that it actually still fits me. I'm going to try on the last one and then see what the verdict is. Oh my god. Now this is the one that I am holding out the most hope for. I wanted to go for something gold and battlingy and just very glitzy and glam, and this definitely ticks the boxes. It was £145, but Look how much details on that. This is also from Sister Glam. I really love this one. It's a kind of kimono style, and I feel like that might be the most flattering for my figure, especially post-holiday. Even if I'm really good with the eating on holiday, I feel like you always have that post-plain bloat, don't you? Like everywhere. So maybe this will be the most kind of flattering one on. And I feel the fact that it is a wedding, then I can kind of go more all out. But yeah, I really like that. I know it's very glitzy and very party wear, but I do love it. Oh, it's had that little thing taken off it already. That was certainly not me, so someone's obviously bought that and taken it back. Anyway, love this one. It feels really, really heavy, and I love the fact that the back of it's plain. So it's just all the detail going on in the front, and then the back kind of cape panel. Yeah, really love this one. I'm hoping it looks as nice on as what it does on the hanger. Okay, I absolutely love this one. Like, I absolutely love it. It's so comfortable, firstly, right? But I love it because it's the colour I wanted to go for. I really wanted to go for gold because, like I say, Fraser's wearing like a kind of gold tie and stuff, and he's been looking at a kind of bronzy goldy tartan waistcoat, so I feel like anything in that kind of colour tone would go best, and I really wanted something beaded, so this is just perfect. And what I love about it most is the fact that it's like a cape style wrap dress. I don't need to get anything else to wear on top of this, like a little jacket or anything. I would just be quite happy going as this. Also, I'm wearing a normal bra, which is a big bonus. Like, no taping of the boobs, no having to like try and pin things together, not having to try and get anything else sorted in that region. I'm also not wearing any shapewear. Comfier just to go like au natural. So yeah, I think that's my outfit sorted. Some gold accessories and I'm done.